Before, when we were on tour, it was like, let's say we did the Muppet Show one night. Well, the kids came in there and go, oh, I thought this was a Muppet Show, this is about Dad, you know. So at that age, it wasn't their thing. Now, them off to college, if they come see a show, it's because they want to. They roll in, now it's really cool. And it's like their babies again for me. Every chance I get to hold them is, you know, something amazing for me. Especially, and I'm sure you already know this, that they're gone. They're just gone. And you never can get them back. They say they come back, but so far we're in that thing where they're just gone kind of thing. But they're exploring their own lives. Good for them. And I pray to God for them every night. As far as no guilt, that's the great thing about this tour. You started, Sandy and I were married when we started the tour, and we didn't have cell phones then. So I wasn't much of a partner to her. 3-4 days would go, we'd be playing the clubs. I wouldn't call her, and that's just not right. And we wouldn't talk, and so then they hand you your first child, and all you can think of is, I want to be the parent my mom and dad was to me. I want to be there for everything, and you're not. So eventually comes a thing where you retire, you go raise your babies. Greatest gift God and the people have ever given me was that time. And then as the house is starting to get empty, you know, what are we going to do with the rest of our lives? And it was Miss Yearwood that said, what do you think about touring again? And wow, I never thought it'd be an option. So it's cool that people are showing up. We feel lucky to have a place to play. We feel lucky that people come out and see us. And especially at this age, you feel even luckier. And we would have, you know, we looked at the 90s tour and we said we'd be lucky if we did 50% of that. And right now we're sitting at about 120, 130% of that, which is crazy. I think this happens to all old guys in any business. Soon they're going to start looking at you and going, hey, you notice somebody's doing what you did when you were a kid? And my only answer to that always is, if you've ever seen a Garth Brooks show and you saw a Chris Ledoux show, you would have said Garth Brooks stole this show from Chris Ledoux, and they'd be right. And Chris stole it from somebody else, and it goes on and on. My early influences as a kid, one of the groups was Queen. My high school sweetheart surprised me with tickets to go see Queen. I think I was 17, and I think on the 13th row. There was a place, this is funny, there's a thing where Brian May, the guitar player, comes out, fans start blowing with the long hair, and this piece of light rig comes down and starts battling it on this arm, and he's playing, and the light rig's dying, and he's playing, the crowd's going crazy. Watch the opening number tonight. It's where it's from, something from Queen. So just those influences never go away, and those things that you see and hear never go away for people who either follow music or don't in here. These things that you'll see tonight hopefully will last a lifetime of memories, hopefully good ones. Well, here's another great thing about social media is the buildings also talk to each other. So this started, I don't know where it started, in Chicago, or if it started in Atlanta, where first or second city on the tour. They've been talking. So the last one we did was Detroit. Snow on the ground, I mean, it's snowing pretty hard there. They've already got 8,000 people for the next show, and they have taken them into this place called, what was it called, the Coco, or whatever the thing was, the little place right across the street. Scanned their tickets, got them ready, and when those people came out, those 8,000, I mean, they turned the building totally empty to full again in less than 30 minutes. So that was pretty cool. So when they're waiting on me, that's pretty cool in between shows. And then as far as how do we do it, forgive me because I'm gonna repeat myself, but it's a perfect way to explain it. If your job was eating ice cream for a living, and your boss comes in and goes, "Hey, you're gonna have to pull a double shift tonight," you know, you're like, "Get me in." It's so much fun. And what's cool, Jimmy Mattingly, the fiddle player, you'll notice him. He's an amazing entertainer. He said it best. He says, "I'm so scared that they'll think I'm not giving them their all on the first one, that I wear myself out. And then by the time the second one comes around, you just have to find the energy from somewhere else." And where does that energy come from? That new batch of 17,000 people that's coming in. They bring it with them. So it's not hard. We want you to think it's hard, but it's the easiest gig.